Welcome, everyone, to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Sally. What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Ray?
Hey guys.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, everybody?
Okay, so I just saw that I got a jump in subscribers, so now I have 1,102.
Woohoo!
We're headed for 1,200. Let's go. All right, so thank you guys very much for subscribing, watch my videos, and like my videos. Please continue to do so, and we'll give you more content. So now we got some news for the Everything Show. Chris, what do you have?
Well, I don't know. Do you want me to do the Spider-Man stuff first, or do you want me to go over Transformers? Because I saw it last night today.
I would do Spider-Man first.
Okay, because there was a lot there today.
Okay.
So I wasn't expecting all this news today, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. So it's a lot of different Spider-Man news in, I guess, two different stories.
Okay.
So the first one is, and we were discussing this before, Carnage is the villain in Venom. It's confirmed as far as I know. Yeah. So
Do you think it's all flash, like I was talking to you about, that shock and awe, special effects, fighting, no story, just...
No, you know what I think it is? I think that they looked at this Venom movie and they were like, no, he doesn't have anybody to fight if it's not Spider-Man.
So everybody's origin is going to be completely different.
I don't think it's
going to be... Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be completely different. I think that they're going to try to hold it. I definitely think that Carnage is going to be the offspring of the Venom symbiote. I definitely think we're going to see a Cletus Cassidy. You know, we know that there's Eddie Brock. So I think that the origins are going to be held closely to what we're used to.
Okay.
But they're definitely going to have to change some things here and there, I think.
Well, how do you feel about it, Ray?
Well, I really thought that they would have approached the Spider-Man to help kick it off like what's the name, Tobey Maguire, but it's not really going to happen, is it?
It's not. We don't really have confirmation, yes or no, about the Venom in the MCU. It looks like it's not likely. So we're waiting for Marvel to respond, which I'm sure they won't until after Spider-Man Homecoming. So
which will then be too late because people will be like,
Not really. It's just they don't want to affect the sales of Spider-Man Homecoming, I think.
But I want to see Spider-Man with Venom. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Well, which one? Tom Holland? Yeah.
Sure. I mean, that's who we're going to get.
But I don't know. I mean, it would be nice in a perfect world, but Marvel this is not going to be Marvel's movie. And you want to know why Marvel has no attachment to Venom? Because Marvel doesn't do rated R movies yet, and they have no involvement in it. So if this fails and it's connected to more, well, this lady Amy Pascal said it's connected. So you imagine it failing, and they're like, no, it's not. They have to announce it before time that it really isn't, but they have to do it in a way politely where there's no battles with Sony. It's a weird position. I mean, me and Chris have talked about this. Yes, we want Venom in MCU. We would want Marvel to do it with them, but I don't think they play fair with each other, these companies.
Be like Marvel versus DC, really.
Yeah, it's like Marvel versus Marvel. So, there was other stuff that came out too. Well, you know what? Why don't we get into Transformers? Go ahead.
Well, there's more Spider-Man stuff that I think we should stay on topic.
All right.
Because we were talking about this a couple of nights ago, too. Not only did they announce that Carnage is going to be the villain, but they also announced plans for more spin-off films.
Yeah, so go ahead.
They have a plan for apparently Kraven the Hunter and Mysterio.
Wait, Kraven the Hunter movie?
Yes, and Mysterio, apparently.
Mysterio, the movie?
Oh.
I don't know if they're going to be movies, but these two characters are apparently going to be in some form of spin-off.
Well, Mysterio would be in the Sinister Six.
They didn't announce Sinister Six. They said specifically Kraven the Hunter and Mysterio.
But they're getting it early, so you never know.
Mysterio is going to be a villain of Silver and Black, possibly?
Could be. We remember we also heard rumors that Kraven, you said that was going to be in Silver and Black. So this might be where he shows up.
I see.
Now, I'm disappointed by this news because I wanted to see Mysterio as the villain in Homecoming 2.
Me too, man. This is not cool.
And I thought Kraven the Hunter might be an interesting villain as well for Spider-Man. I mean, I know that some people don't really see Kraven as that great of a threat, but I think that they could make him really cool.
Yeah.
Now I'm kind of like, okay, I don't really want to see a Kraven the Hunter movie.
No.
Like, I don't know, it's just me, but I don't want to see that movie.
That's like let's do Burglar the movie that killed Uncle Ben. No, not really. No. What about you, Sally?
Oh, I don't know much about him to even make an opinion.
Okay. Well, who's your favorite characters in Spider-Man you would like him to go up against?
Oh my goodness. I'd like to see Doc Ock again.
Me too. Me and Chris were talking about that. I said, right?
Yeah.
We were saying, what were we saying in the thing? It was going to be Spider-Man versus Hulk versus Doc Ock for Homecoming 2. That's what I figured.
Yeah. Well, that could go into the next thing that we have because there's still more news about Spider-Man.
Yeah, and I also read Peter Parker, by the way, today. So,
what do you think about that, Ray? Mysterio and Kraven.
Well, I didn't really want them in their own movies, to be honest, because it's not going to be. They're like Spider-Man villains. They're like, if you tie it with Spider-Man, then it's going to get like sold because it's Spider-Man and the villain. This way, it's going to be like, where's Spider-Man in this?
See, I could see Kraven in a Marvel movie where he's hunting Spider-Man. It doesn't have to be Kraven's Last Hunt where he buries him alive.
Yeah.
And it would look ugly if he's a kid and gets buried alive. So it would be the beginning battle of Kraven going after Spider-Man and hunting him and Spider-Man running from him and whatever. But I mean, Spider-Sense works, so he shouldn't be that much of a threat.
Yeah, well, Spider-Man Homecoming 2 could be something like that, couldn't it? Or
something. Well, I said a long time ago, remember, Chris? I said, I bet you they have the Hulk fight Spider-Man. I said that a while ago. So
that's a good segue into our next article, which is another thing that I'm disappointed with because I don't know what they mean by this right now, but if it's what I think it means, well, apparently what they're saying is that Iron Man is not going to be in Spider-Man Homecoming 2. However, there is going to be another big character from the Marvel Cinematic Universe in this film with Spider-Man.
Which, it would make sense if it's the Hulk, but they'll probably be Doctor Strange.
Yeah, it's like, is Spider-Man going to have his own movie in the MCU? And it's like, now it's only Homecoming 3 that could do that.
And that's not going to be it either. There's going to be other people.
I don't think so.
I mean, who's to say that they won't have a couple Avengers? So the Hulk's out of control. Help us, Spider-Man, and then it's like a couple of them in the beginning, just boom, and then they leave.
Right. Yeah.
They could have for 5 minutes. You got Thor. Could have everybody, and then say, "All right, thanks," and then he just goes up on his own. It's like, wow, that's clickbait for movies wise. You got them in there, but he could stand on his own. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why can't he just have his own movie?
I don't know, Sally. I have no idea.
There's quite a few villains which I want to see with Spider-Man, but
yeah, well, I read the. Well, can we jump about to the next thing, or we're still continuing with that?
No, that was it. Yeah.
I read Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man #1, which there was, of course, a comic of that name a long time ago. And it's not Dan Slott. So, spoilers. Okay? Please do not watch the rest of this cast if you did not read Peter Parker Spectacular Spider-Man #1 that came out today. Okay? Don't watch it. I'm warning you. Because you're going to get spoiled right now, and I don't want to ruin the experience for you. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay, I read it, and I had the suspicion. We talked about this the other day, remember, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it is now officially canon so far that Peter Parker has a sister. Teresa Parker is his sister. That Mary Parker was pregnant with her when they just ran away. Just boom. Not even like a couple days pregnant. And then I guess on the run, working for the CIA, working as spies, they had a baby. That baby became part of the government, trained and everything, whether it be SHIELD, the CIA, or whatever. Teresa Parker. Now, this happened years ago, if you remember, on an Everything show. I don't know who's going to remember that one because I never labeled them back then. But I did talk about it briefly. It was a graphic novel where it was revealed that Peter Parker had a sister. It was never part of canon until today.
Oh,
So far that is. I don't know if they're going to say no, it's really not. Maybe they'll just say it's not really his sister. Maybe it's whatever. But so far it looks like it's canon, and I'm not happy about it 100%. Now, other than that, I did like the comic, but they didn't really have a villain to face, which I really, if you're going to have a number one, I really think you should have a good villain, and they didn't really have any villains. It was mostly characterization about Peter Parker hanging out with the Human Torch as like bros, chilling, and then his web shooter gets messed up, and he doesn't know how to fix it. Which I'm like, what? He's been fixing his web shooter for years. How could he not know?
has he got amnesia?
And he's a billionaire. So then it's like he saves this comedian, which of course, let's get him a girlfriend that's a comedian. See who cracks jokes more now. Which is really interesting, I must say. This African American woman, her name is Rebecca. She asked him out on a date because he saved her. Well, actually, Ant-Man helped out because his web shooters got messed up. So they're going to go out, probably. So they're going to have a new female interest for Peter Parker, which, that's weird.
Wait, did you just say they made a new character?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Well, wait.
What?
She wants to date Spider-Man. So how is that going to work? Is he going to be dressed up like Spider-Man to date, or is he going to tell her identity to, like, reveal his identity to date a woman? Like, to date her. That's never happened. Where he's, oh, yeah, by the way, I'm Peter Parker. How you doing? Like, even the Black Cat, he had the mask on and stuff. So that's going to be interesting. Also, we found out that the Tinkerer has a brother who is a Tinkerer. And the stupidest thing is that he was just doing the thing like his brother, but when he witnessed the devastation that his brother caused by these supervillains that had suits built by the Tinkerer, and all these people died, he had to step in and take action and fix the superhero suits. And his name is Mason, the Tinkerer, which is so stupid, but okay, whatever. And I didn't hate the book. I just, all right, I got it. You got to build up characterization, but I wish they would have had him fight somebody at least, like a supervillain or something. I mean, it's supposed to be exciting. It's not. How many times are we gonna have a number one? So if you're gonna have a number one, have some type of big battle. So again, I wasn't. It was cool. So I'm gonna get the. Of course, I'm a Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. So, but again, I'm not. I don't know. It's just weird. They even joked about the sibling thing. Like Spider-Man was talking to somebody. He's like, what is it when all these superheroes just get siblings that just show up out of nowhere? And the next thing you know, that she bumps into the Human Torch, and I guess he's trying to call him on the phone or something. We're talking about Parker, because he didn't show up. And she's like, are you talking about my brother or something? I'm like, what? It was like the panel, like the money shot, splash page, Teresa Park. So, I don't know. I'm going to reserve judgment on that one. I don't like when canon gets changed, but I know that I can't be like a ninny hammer, and I got to just go with the flow sometimes. Right, Chris? I guess? Or maybe not.
I've never heard of a ninny hammer, but yeah.
I don't know.
What is that? Boy's baby brother.
Don't ask me. I don't even know if I know what it means either. But it just happens sometimes when you're live. We do it live. Let's see. Ninny hammer.
You better have your safe search on.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
The term for a person who is a fool or a simpleton has the most part vanished except in works that is consciously seek to evoke in bygone age through ancient. All right, so I wasn't anyhow, but whatever.
Alrighty.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, hang on a minute. Let's all applaud Joey. Found a new word.
Actually, that word was probably used in like Everything Show 100 something. Probably, I'm pretty sure. But all right, so Spider-Man, they could have anybody in the movie. Scorpion.
I want Hobgoblin, Kane,
It could
Man.
be Green Goblin, Hobgoblin, Techno Goblin, Demo Goblin, a Spider Side, Spider-Man Doppelganger. You could have new villains like the
Rhino.
girlfriend of Harry Osborn that got the Goblin formula splashed on her face and she became Menace. You have Goblin Queen. You could have let's see what else. The Gray Goblin, which that's stupid, but you could have Tombstone, which was a villain that was really against Robbie Robertson. You got the Lobo brothers, which were werewolves. You got the Man Wolf, which was a werewolf, J. Jonah Jameson's son. You could have Scorpion, right? We said Scorpion. Who's a Star? Looks like a dinosaur. The Dinosaur Man.
We could have
or something. I think.
We could have Lady Ock.
You could have Dr. Octopus. You could have Stun or his old girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which was like a Hulk type of, which she wasn't Hulk, but she had like super strength. La Tarantula, Mr. Negative. You could have the Vulture, the young Vulture. You could have trying to think Sandman, Hydra Man,
what?
The Spider Slayers, yes. You could have Judas Traveler. You could
Mephisto.
have Shriek. You could have Carrion, Mephisto, Mysterio, Dr. Octopus, Electro, Beetle, Boomerang.
Ant-Man.
What?
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man?
Ant-Man.
It-Man?
Yeah.
What's It-Man?
He's a villain.
Stilt Man. Plant Man, which not really. Human Fly,
Jackal.
I think it was. The Jackal. Jack-o'-lantern.
Juggernaut.
Well, no, that's X-Men guys, bro.
I know.
Come on.
It's like they're still.
Come on, man. We can't just start taking people from people. Kingpin. I used to be so good at this. I think I named at least 103.
Kingpin would be cool if he wasn't on Daredevil.
Yeah.
Which is, it's okay. He's cool on
Paste
Daredevil.
Pot Pete. The Spot. No, not really.
Hydro Man.
Yeah, we said Hydro Man. Molten Man, you said it and I said it. Molten Man. Puma.
Sandman, I think.
Yeah, we said him. There was a Quicksand girl. She had like Sandman, but she was a female. Lady Octopus. There's a female Beetle. There's a female Electro now. Rhino. Remember that, people?
Chameleon.
Kraven. Grim Hunter was his son. There was another Kraven Hunter's son. There was a Hulk-like creature, but it was like just, I don't know if it was. And I'm going to say that's it for now. And I'm leaving out Mysterio, of course.
Who is he? Oh.
Who else?
I'm a Raptor.
Who? Oh, the Venom symbiotes. Venom, Carnage, Toxin. I don't even know what they're doing. There's like so many symbiotes now too. Cardiac. Prowler, but he was a Rock Racer, but he's a hero. Scott Spider, but he's a hero. Kane was really cool. I think that's it for that. I think that's it. I'm going to say that's it. All right?
There's quite a lot.
We didn't even scratch the surface. It's like, all right. So Just a handful, guys. What's wrong with my camera now in the dark? Yeah, so, all right, so what we're going to do is, and then we got the Spider-Man video game. How great does that look?
Looks good.
Amazing, right?
Love that suit.
I know. Me too. So, all right, is that it for Spider-Man stuff?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so why don't we talk about, you want to do it on here? You want to talk about Transformers, or you want to leave it at Spider-Man? Let's leave it at Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Right?
let's do that.
All
Yeah.
right, we're going to start a new one, guys. Take care. Bye for now.